Drum roll, please, for his last appearance on the Channel 3 stage. Take it away, Vince Lennon.
Up next in sports, Pink Slip Sunday in the NFL with not one but two head coaches getting the blade tonight. We'll tell you who. And the legend of Peyton Manning grows off the bench and leading his Broncos to not only a win, but the top seed in the AFC playoffs. Hear why Coach went for Peyton.
Go Dogs! North Georgia Toyota supports our Georgia Bulldogs. When other dealers say we can't do that, we say yes, we can.
As the play developed, I saw the safety bite up a little bit, and I knew he was going to be wide open. So I just had to lunch it and make sure I got it to him in time.
And a freshman will lead them. Georgia's Terry Godwin on his MVP performance Saturday in the Bulldogs' Tax Slayer Bowl win over Penn State. Godwin threw one and caught another touchdown as the future looks very bright between the hedges. And kudos to our Tax Slayer and Outback Bowl crews of Paul Shaheen and Nick Porter. Take a little something out of extra cash, put it on my tab. Greetings. Before we hit a busy night in the league, it's been a busy day for Georgia's new head coach Kirby Smart, who is still working for Alabama as their defensive coordinator. But today, Smart stocking his assistant coach cupboard, hiring James Coley as wide receivers coach, Del McGee as running backs coach, and Marshall Malchow as recruiting director. Coley was Miami's offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach the last 3 years. McGee was Georgia Southern's running back coach the last 2 years and was the Eagles' interim head coach for their GoDaddy Bowl win over Bowling Green. All right, to the league now. And remember how Broncos head coach Gary Kubiak activated Peyton Manning today as Brock Weiler's backup? A very smart move, as Peyton's triumphant return late would deliver a Denver win. First quarter, though, Osweiler here, throwing to Demaryius Thomas, who would break free down the sidelines. He's able to tippy-toe and stay in bounds, and then he'll cut it back across the field, going 72 yards for the score. Broncos lead 7-0 to the third quarter now, 7-6 Bronx. Phillip Rivers hits Antonio Gates just in the end zone. Antonio hangs on for the 13-yard TD. Chargers take the lead 13-7, and in comes Peyton Manning. His first appearance since November 15th versus KC. Peyton leading the Broncos down the field. C.J. Anderson here taking it in from 1 yard out. Broncos back in the lead now, 14-13. We headed up to the fourth quarter with 4:44 left, tied at 20, and that's Ronnie Hillman breaking through the line, busting outside. He's into the zone. Broncos take the lead and the win. Afterward, Gary Kubiak explains his gut move towards Peyton.
Sometimes you just feel is that the team's looking around for that guy or that, you know, that tremendous leadership type of stuff, you know, and that's what I felt. And I know Peyton the last couple of weeks have been real good weeks, you know, and I know he's ready to go. And I don't think Brock did anything wrong. I mean, yeah, we had, you know, some turnovers, but a couple of them definitely were not, he had nothing to do with. We could have helped him a lot. But just my gut told me, you know, to turn it over to him and let him lead the football team, and just very proud of him.
And with the win, the Broncos earn the #1 seed in the AFC playoff picture now. That's easy for me to say, right? Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam wasted little time after the Steelers laid it on the mistake by the Lake Cupcakes, clearing the deck of head coach Mike Pettin and GM Ray Farmer.
It's not easy. They were both very gracious and very professional. They understand the bottom line business, and you can't lose 18 out of 21 games. That's not acceptable. We had good professional conversations, and they're good men and good people, and I appreciate what they did for the Cleveland Browns.
Also on the exit door, Jim Tomsula got his walking papers just 2 hours after his 49ers beat St. Louis 19-16 today. Tomsula was just promoted last year after Frisco canned Jim Harbaugh. As for the Rams, today's game could have been their last representing St. Louis. They're one of 3 teams considered for a relocation to Los Angeles, the Rams' former home. Taking a similar house cleaning soon is Titans country after losing today to the Indianapolis Colts, who beat Tennessee with their second and third string quarterbacks. Titans would draw first blood, though, that interception setting up Zach Mettenberger and his first rushing touchdown of his career. 7-3 Titans in the second quarter. Mettenberger now with a little bit of chicanery. He hands it off to Delaney Walker on the end around. And look at that big man run. He goes 36 yards before he's tackled at the Indianapolis 5. It's Walker's first rush in 4 years. Walker's long gainer, though, sets up David Cobb very nicely, who punches it in. for his first touchdown of his career. 14-10 now. Titans, or Ryan Lindley now in for relief of Josh Freeman. He'll drop back and throw a strike to Andre Johnson, and he comes up with it. On the slow-mo, you can see just how nice it is. That would be 2014 Colts who go on to win 30-24. The good news here, the Titans do get the first pick of the 2016 NFL Draft. Not much better, though, for Atlanta. And Blackbirds' first-year head coach Dan Quinn, who has at least more job stability than Saints bench boss Sean Payton, rumored that this was his last game for the Crescent City crew. Birds up 3 until Tim Hightower takes it in from the 1-yard line. Same score now in the second. It's a play-action fake to Freeman as Ryan rolls right and finds Tony Maoki in the flat. And here's another big man rumbling. Down the sideline, 42 yards. That DB never had a chance. Still the first half. Ryan to Freeman in the corner of the end zone will make it 17-14 Birds. It'll be 17 all in the fourth. In just under 2 minutes, Jamarcus Sanford picks Ryan, and that is not good because Kia Forbath is going to come in from 30 yards out on the last play of the game, and it will be in there. 20-17, Saints win. Atlanta ends their season at 8-8 after that 5-0 start. That's sports. Tomorrow's forecast and more is next.
And it'll stay cool and dry for a few days and then a little bit warmer with some rain heading our way by Thursday night and Friday.
All right, it's going to be cold. I think there's something going on behind us here. Check it out. A tribute to this guy. Hey, listen, thanks so much for the past 2 years. It's been so great working with you. I've enjoyed all the laughs. Behind the scenes, this guy keeps me really entertained during the commercial breaks, that's for sure. And he's just done a stellar job helping report sports and news here in the Tennessee Valley. And you have roots here.
And I really hate to say goodbye. It's a wonderful opportunity in Montgomery. I love you, Chattanooga. Always have, always will, and I love you guys as well.
I appreciate it. It's been a blast. Nice photos there. Good night, everyone.